welcome to GIR Golf. I am Jim, and welcome to today's golf rules tip, a dangerous animal condition. Now, the rules of golf say that if we have a dangerous animal condition, such as if our golf ball, or matter of fact, our swing would entail us crossing paths with a dangerous animal, such as an alligator, a bear, poisonous snakes, fire ants, stinging bees, anything like that that would be considered dangerous, the rules allow us some free relief options there under certain situations based off where our golf ball has come to rest. And we're going to go over several situations here on this video and talk in detail what your options are. And if you're not a subscriber of our channel, please do so. Push that subscribe button, that like button. That really helps us out here as we push towards that 1,000 subscriber mark, and we're excited about that. Thank you to all of our loyal subscribers. Hope you enjoy this video. Let's move on to situation number one. Okay, for situation number one, my golf ball has come to rest right here in the general area of the golf course. And the general area of the golf course is the fairway, the rough, or the fringe that is around the putting green. If my ball comes to rest in a part of the general area, then I have a few options for me. Option number one is, if I'm brave enough, I can gently prod this snake out of the way, or if I'm really brave, I could pick the snake up and move it out of the way and play the ball as it lies, no penalty. But we don't have to do that. That's a rubber snake, by the way. I wouldn't personally go do that on the golf course because, for one, I'm not going to touch the snake, but for two, me personally, I'm just not a snake fan, but for two, I know the golf rules will allow me a chance to take free relief, so let's talk about that. So I'll put the snake back over here. And in order to take free relief, we have to ask ourselves this question. Am I able to make a reasonable stroke based off where my ball is lying? And I can answer yes to that. I'm out here in the general area of the course. I'm just right here in the rough before the green. However, if that ball was in a bush off to the side, and it's not in a penalty area, for example, and I could not make a reasonable stroke to advance the ball, then I cannot take free relief. Just because that snake's there, I don't get that extra opportunity. I have to either declare the ball unplayable or try to play it as it lies. I can't take dangerous animal relief if I can't answer that question that I can advance the ball. So in this case, I can. So I simply just leave that ball right there where it is and get another ball and substitute it in. What we got to do is find our nearest point of complete relief. And that means a spot out here in the general area that is not any closer to the hole than where my golf ball is lying. And also, in this situation, it's measured by what we feel is a safe distance from this dangerous animal condition. With this being a snake, I don't have to get too terribly far away to where I feel I'm safe. So I may come over here to the left, and I drop the golf ball at knee height, play my shot, no penalty, just leave that ball there for the mowing crew to take care of, or the greenskeepers, and play my shot. Now, if that was an alligator or a bear, for example, that nearest point of complete relief in this example would be much farther away. I want to make sure I get maybe 30, 40 yards. I might have to go back 30 or 40 yards just to get away from that bear, for example, or that bear cub, and I'm worried mom's going to come run out of the bush, for example, or an alligator. So in this situation, our nearest point of complete relief is where we feel that we're at a safe distance in situation number one. All right, for situation number two, my golf ball has come to rest in a greenside bunker. Now, this same procedure that I'm going to go over in your options will apply to a fairway bunker as well. I've got a snake right here that is close to my golf ball, and option number one, just like we talked about before, is I can play the ball as it lies, meaning I can go up there and try to get that snake to move if I choose so, or pick it up and move it out of my way if I feel really brave. But we also are entitled free relief in this situation. But this is a little different because our nearest point of complete relief, in order to get free relief and no penalty, must be inside the bunker. I cannot get out of the bunker in this situation free of charge. So in this situation, the snake's up there towards the front. I could just get another ball, make sure I'm not any closer to the hole, drop it here at knee height inside the bunker, play my shot, no penalty. Now, let's move the snake up here closer, for example. Let's say my golf ball's there, and that snake is right there. Okay, again, if I want free relief from this, and mind you, this may be a swarm of bees that you may be trying to avoid too, so you may have to get farther away. I can, of course, play that balls and lies, move the snake as we discussed, but in order for me to take free relief, I have to take a drop inside the bunker, and I cannot be any closer to the hole, so that limits me. I can only drop in this little bit of an area right here. So I may not want to do that depending on the animal. So I would, if I wanted to in this situation, I was worried I could not get a safe distance away. One of the options that allow us to take a drop outside of the bunker. However, that will be a one-stroke penalty. For situation number 3, our golf balls come to rest on the putting green, but we have a dangerous animal condition that exists. We have this snake that is right there next to my golf ball. Again, this could be any of the other dangerous animals, but the rule will apply the same. Now, number 1, I can, of course, play the balls at lives. I can move that snake. I could, gently prod it to try to get it to move away and play the balls at lives. However, the golf rules allow me free relief here as well. Again, we find that nearest point of complete relief in this situation where we feel we're at a safe distance. With the snake, I feel like, and I can't be any closer to the hole, I'm going to go over here. And we place the golf ball. When we're taking relief from a dangerous animal condition on the green, we place the golf ball. We don't drop it. That's a big, big thing. So now I've placed my golf ball over there. I play my shot, and I know I'm not any closer to the hole, by the way, over there. Play my shot, and no penalties incurred. I can just leave that ball right there where it is and move on. Now, more information here on situation number 3. Let's say this pin is in this position, really tucked, and I came in from this way, just like you guys are looking in on the camera. My golf ball come to rest on the green, and I've got a dangerous animal condition. However, this time, going by the principle I cannot be any closer to the hole, my relief area is going to be more like here. I got to get at least over here off to the fringe, or even out here in the fairway or the rough. And because the ball's on the green and not in a bunker, there's no penalty for this. However, this is a lot different. You want to pay attention to this part. So still, even though my ball is on the putting green, I still get free relief out here in the general area. What I do is I find that nearest point of complete relief that I feel that the dangerous animal condition no longer exists. And because my balls come to rest on the putting green, I even place the ball in that spot. I don't drop it out here. So really that's a big, big key, because the ball's on the putting green, I'm allowed to place it. So I can find a spot that I feel I'm safe, and I place the ball in that situation. Big, big difference. Our last situation, situation number 4, my golf ball has come to rest inside a red penalty area. By the way, this same illustration will apply for yellow penalty areas as well, but we're going to talk about red. Again, this is red or yellow penalty areas. I'll just throw this out of the way so I don't confuse you. And we have videos on our channel, by the way, for red penalty areas and yellow penalty areas if you're curious what those stakes mean and what your options are. But in our illustration here today, my golf ball is definitely inside of the penalty area, and there's an alligator down here. This happens down in Florida and other places in the country and across the world. And obviously, that's a dangerous animal condition. Option 1, I can try to prod that guy, get him out of the way. I'm probably not going to pick him up and move him like I did with the rubber snake. But the rules of golf allow me that if I answer yes to this question, meaning, am I able to make a reasonable stroke inside this penalty area with where my golf ball's lying? Again, if I can't answer yes to that, if it was in the deep bush and I know I can't advance the ball and I'm not going to play it as it lies, because that's one of our options for a red or yellow penalty area with a no stroke penalty. In this case, I could answer yes, and my ball's sitting in pretty good shape right here. I want to play this as it lies, but this dangerous animal condition is prohibiting me from doing that. So what the rules of golf allow me to do is to take another ball. Again, we got to find our nearest point of relief that we feel like we're at a safe distance away from the dangerous animal and we cannot be any closer to the hole. In this case, just like the bunker, in order to get free relief, I got to drop inside the penalty area, whether this is red or yellow, and I get free relief. So I could find a spot back here. I know it's farther away than my orange pole, which is acting as my golf hole in this scenario, and I could take a drop back there at knee height, play my shot, no penalty. If I cannot do that, if I can't drop, or I choose not to drop inside the penalty area, then I just abide with the normal golf rules that apply to a yellow or red penalty area and take a one-stroke penalty. Again, you can watch those videos on our channel. Thank you so much for tuning in to this video. We appreciate all of you for taking the time to do so. Hopefully this has educated you all on what your options are, depending on where your golf ball is, if you encounter a dangerous animal condition. Thank you so much again for tuning in to the channel. Remember to smile often, have fun. God loves you. We'll see you next time.